Hey y'all, hey, we back. I got my people with me.
We back with the moo moos. So what you going
The
to do?
moves. Okay, we came back for the after night in the move special. Okay, understand.
It's special.
Understand. So let me see who we have in here with us. Hey, ranting with Ricardo. You know we love you. Listen, y'all. Let me see this. And I don't even get emotional about. Well, I'm very emotional. I'm a very emotional creature. Um, but I don't get emotional about people that I've never met in person. Um, or that I just, what you would go as on the I just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to take this moment to highlight ranting with Ricardo, right? So anybody who is on this video, whether you're watching it on the playback or you're watching it live, I want all of you guys to go and subscribe to Ranting with Ricardo. So if you are a normal subscriber to me, you know what I've been going through in my health, dealing with this COVID and this long COVID. Um, and so I just want to take this time to highlight Ranting with Ricardo because she has sent me numerous videos to make me laugh. She has sent me numerous just how you doing and numerous of everything and supportive of me, my channel, with no give me a shout out for my channel, with no give me a shout out, period. And I truly appreciate her. Like, I don't mind giving nobody a shout out. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that everything that she has done for me, even down to the fact that we are going to have um Big
whole
T
memorial.
memorial tomorrow. And she
Okay.
said she was gonna do the obituary. I really took it as her just saying she was gonna do obituary. No, she's actually sent me an actual obituary for us to have on tomorrow.
But
And
T,
so I want to highlight her. Ranting with Ricardo, what you see here is her channel. Please go and subscribe to her channel because the love and the support, especially from a person that I don't know. And I'm not saying I don't know her because we have personal conversations, but I'm saying in the fact that we've never met face to face. I don't know her. The support and the love that I have received from her has been immeasurable. It has meant so much to me, and so I wanted to take this time to let you know, ranting with Ricardo, I truly appreciate you, my love. I love you sincerely, and I thank you for everything because you do it with no return. You do it with not looking for me to say what I'm saying now. You do it with nothing. You just do it because that is your heart, that is your spirit, and I appreciate that. Let's get into it here, y'all. That's Shady and Cheryl, my favorite Liberian cayenne pepper. Yes, we are back. Hey Q, we are back.
thank you.
Hey Sunshine, my love, we love you, we love you. Hey Zodiac Palace, hey my boo. Hey Auntie Bernice.
Hey,
Hey
Miss Bernice. I
Antoinette.
haven't seen Miss Bernice up there in a
I haven't
while.
seen Auntie Bernice in a long time. Like, we haven't even got
Yes.
started
How you
yet, and
doing,
I'm
Miss
ready.
Bernice?
I want to drop the link because I haven't seen Auntie Bernice in so long. Auntie Bernice, you know we love you. Hey, Kimmy
Yes,
Nicole,
I hope
my
all is
boo.
well with you. And Kimmy
Antoinette
Nicole,
Washington.
Antoinette.
You are new here, as far as I know, because I haven't seen you commenting. You may have been in the bushes. I don't know, but we appreciate you for being here. Hey, DeQuasia, my boo.
DeQuasia. Hey, Auntie Bernice. Hey,
Hey, Chris
Big
Rush,
Girl.
love you, Nola. I love you too. Right back, right back. Mace, those wigs are good.
Man,
Oh,
Yes.
amazing.
thank you.
Auntie Bernice
Bring
and my
that food,
lovely
girl.
ladies, Nola, Cutie,
I
and
just was
Mace.
eating some chicken
Hey,
too.
y'all drop the cutie. Y'all drop the cuties in the chat. Oh, Thick Girl is in the chat. Thick Girl has entered the chat. So
Hey,
you
Yeah,
thick
know what that
girl.
means when Thick Girl has entered the chat? I gotta pull up my cup.
man.
Oh yeah, let me
I
get my
pull up my
glass.
cup. And I
You know
can't
my
tell
glass ain't never
y'all,
too
on the
full.
inside of my cup that Thick Girl made for me is my logo. So when I drink out of my cup, I see the No Readzzzz logo. So
Nice.
without that being said, thick girl has into the chat, so
Yes.
I
I
gotta do
like
the
it.
song.
I
Hey, oh
like
mate,
it.
you got your thick girl cup? You got your thick girl cup. So let's do
Yes.
this. If you're a thick girl, if you're a thick girl, if you're a thick girl, go and get your cup. If you're a slim girl, if you're a slim girl, if you're a slim girl, go and get your cup. All girls, all girls, all girls, go and get your
Get
cup.
your
Go and get your
cup.
cup.
You
Go and
gonna
get
have
your
me up
cup.
here
Go and get
busting my
your cup.
shoulder
Go and
out.
get your cup.
Hey,
Cups
hey, hey.
by thick girls on
We
IG.
love it.
And the market is now open at Cups by
Thank
Thick
y'all for
Girls
the cuties.
on IG.
I love y'all for the cuties.
Thick, I'm about to drop the link so you can come up here for the night court. Because night
Yes.
court will be insistent. Hey Tiffany, how are you? Yes. And if y'all know, hey Zodiac Palace, how are you? Drop your cuties in the chat for my girl. Drop your wigs in the chat for me.
Not the wigs.
Yes. This is the after hours. This is the after
What
hours.
color? What color wig?
Any color.
Oh,
Because she
God.
come with any color.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my girl. I love it so much.
You know I can't make up my mind.
So we gonna get back into what we were talking about. What I was expressing on a basketball wives chat, because we was talking about Angel Brinks and her with her high blood pressure and everything that she was experiencing. I experienced that during pregnancy with my first child. And to tie it into the basketball wives things with Brandy. So here's the thing. When people say when people pass, they're gone. No, they're not always gone. And so I can say that because when I had my first child, right? Well, not just my first child, every child that I had. Y'all, I was down there acting a fool, girl. I was acting a fool, baby, because I knew I had wanted the drugs. Like the drugs was always the option for me because I ain't want to feel the labor, right? And so when it came down to it, I developed toxemia with my first baby. So they put me in a hospital because toxemia puts you in a threshold to have seizures. And me being an epileptic, I obviously my threshold became bigger, right? So with me having my baby, my grandmother was there, my mama was on her way, da 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 da. And so, girl, they ain't want to let me have nothing good to eat. And y'all know if y'all a frequency on this channel, y'all know I like to eat. So, girl, that wasn't even good for me. So, hey, call my friend, baby. She had bought me some spaghetti, some garlic bread and less salad to go with it. And I was like, good, I'm full. They put me in labor, da 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 da. Y'all, I was sleeping labor. I was literally like this. And then as soon as the medicine started wearing off, I was
You done
like,
had the
ooh.
itis down
And
to the labor.
they came back and bought me some more medicine. And then I said, oh, it's time for me to push. They say, no, it ain't time yet. I say, yes, it is. They said, close your legs, roll
I was
to
trying
the
to tell
side.
you when you know.
I closed my legs, rolled to the side. You know what I'm saying? My doctor was coming, whatever. And so with my first daughter, she had a cord between her legs, y'all. But because I was an epileptic, I was already considered a high risk pregnancy. So 7 ultrasounds that said I was having a boy. So meanwhile, I'm sitting up here, legs in the stool.
Wow.
Now it's time to push it. 3 pushes, boop, boop, boop. 3 pushes, she come out. It's a girl. Y'all, the room was like a choir. A girl.
You said you was having a boy.
Girl, I ain't had that.
Wow.
My baby first outfit as a girl is in a Jordan suit. Meanwhile, I had her. I loved her. That was my first little baby. But them hormones was raging. I was hot. My baby daddy said, they said for 6 weeks. I said
She's setting it up for the real. What she about to?
I said
She's trying to set it up
about to get into the after nights, right?
She's trying to set it up for the hot girl.
So my baby daddy had said, which shout out to my baby daddy because it is after midnight, which means it is his birthday. He is another year old. So I need everybody to drop some candles.
It's his birthday?
It is his birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's just
You
his
made
birthday. If he wasn't a good daddy, I wouldn't be saying not a goddamn thing. It wouldn't matter.
Happy birthday!
Yay! And I met that dude, via
Via conversation you did.
FaceTime. Via FaceTime. Yeah.
How does it feel? I never had labor where I pushed out a baby.
Me either. No, I have. No, I. She pushed out. She pushed out premature baby. My biggest baby I pushed out all 5 of my kids. All 5.
Wow.
All out. But my biggest baby, I'm like, no love. What's your biggest baby? You pushed baby.
My biggest baby was
5.
this one right here.
Huh?
Come in the camera.
Boy, he's 7 pounds. Well, how many pounds?
She didn't put no.
My biggest baby right here is my son. And he was only 6 pounds 7 ounces.
Boom. Okay. My biggest baby was 8 pounds 14 ounces.
That was my biggest baby.
My son was 10 pounds. And but
you didn't push.
I didn't push it, but thank God, because it was an emergency. I had an emergency C-section because I was in labor. I think I fucked up. Can we curse? Because I fucked up because what happened was
watch the cursing.
I was
monetized, so
I was messed. It was real messed up. What happened was my baby was due at a certain date. So they was like, well, if the baby doesn't come out by this time, we're going to have to induce your labor. And me being a first time mom, whatever like that. And I'm like, inducing. I'm scared. Like they're going to force, I'm scared. And so, I know from my grandmother and everybody, like, well, when you want to go in labor, you drink some castor oil and orange juice and you'll be in labor, the down south and the stuff. So then I was like, I told my my husband now, I told him, go to the store and bring me some castor oil, orange juice. He got off work in the morning. He got to my house probably like 9 in the morning. He brought the castor oil, the orange juice. I mixed it. It was all thick with the orange juice. I was like, ugh. I drunk it down. I was like disgusted.
Oh my God.
So I'm sitting there thinking it's going to work immediately. So I'm standing there like, nothing happened.
Really?
So,
no.
I get in the bed, lay down, hours go by. So about 4:00 in the afternoon, I felt like I felt real pressure, like I had to pee, I had to urinate. So as soon as I get up to run to the bathroom, I heard pop. And then I was like, oh my God, wait, I'm peeing and I can't stop. I'm peeing and I can't stop.
Let me take a moment to highlight It's Just D. Y'all go follow It's Just D. That is our sister. That is our love. Go follow her channel. Hey, It's Just D. It's Just D. I want to apologize to you because I know I told you I was gonna come. And for those who haven't seen it on the last video with me, Shady, and Mace, let me just go ahead and give a quick update with what's been going on. So I know I was supposed to come do the P-Valley review, which Is Just D was waiting on me to do. Throughout the week, I have developed, because as I have shared with everyone, I have long-term COVID. And this week, I developed new symptoms, which was my hair falling out. I was not feeling pretty. As a woman, when we go through things with our hair, we kind of feel some type of way. And so that's what I was dealing with. But tomorrow, It's Just D. We are doing It's Big Teak. We are doing Big Teak.
Memorial.
And we're also going to talk about the P-Valley episode. And 9 out of 10, what I'm going to do is set up my camera at midnight, which is Central Standard Time. And I'm live. 9 out of 10 going to go live during my actual reaction to the episode, and then coming back and do a review. So just wanted to let you know It's Just D what's going on. But right now we're having an adult conversation, and It's Just D. If you're not at work, let me know, because I will drop the link for you to come up, because you had one of these on your channel and I thoroughly enjoyed it, as you saw in your comments. Obviously. But oh my God. Take it, son. Take my yeah, my son is a gamer. He has a channel. No, I do that. He's like, it's cringy and he don't want me to share it. Hey Tracy, so hey.
Oh, he's a gamer. My son's a game. My son loves the game too.
Tracy, we all here just talking and gabbing.
Hey, if you ever want to play, just know I'm playing on PS5, no Xbox.
Send me his information so I can send it to my son.
Girl, I'll send this to you in the inbox because girl, he be doing too much. But anyway, so after I had my first baby, that wasn't long, and I was the hormones, right? And this is listen, if men are in here, if men are in here, it's fine. Men take this as a learning session, right? But for the women that's in here, I'm doing this because I want you all to feel comfortable. So after I had my first baby, it was cool. It was cool for a little while, And then I had my hormones. They was, it was coming back into play, girl, and I was horny. And my baby daddy was like, babe, they say we gotta wait 6 weeks. And I was like, well, my friend said we only gotta wait 4 weeks. So go ahead and do that.
Who said?
My friend said.
Who said?
My friend.
She set you up.
Girl, listen, she did. But listen. So,
go ahead, I'm listening.
So I was like, my friend said, she only waited 4 weeks, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I ain't about to have no pause of that. But if you won't do it, I ain't gonna deny you. But you won't get on top. That way, if anything happens, it's on you.
Oh, so it was all on you, girl. You never popped off.
Listen.
Pop off.
Okay. It was fully on me because I was okay, I'm willing to bear that responsibility. So I took my legs and said one on one side,
and one on the other.
One on the other side, and I strutted up, and I was like, bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna hop off. But you're a little heavier.
I'm heavier now than I was then.
No. I'm talking about not even you about a month. You about 3 weeks in. What you talking about? You a little bit heavier because you just had birth. I'm saying you a little bit heavier and you already ready to put that New Orleans bounce on him. Look at you.
Not the New Orleans bounce.
You just put the New Orleans bounce on him.
I was backing it up in the 99 and the 2000. You hear me? And I was in my zone. And he was like, hey, get up. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that little pet like this.
He was trying to pick you up.
He was doing that little pet like this. Get up. He was because he was trying to let me know that he was about to go. But baby, by the time I had realized what he was saying, I was in my own
loose as a goose.
She was doing her own thing.
He had to shut up my clothes.
Own thing. She was heavy D.
And it just went to the right spot.
He had to shut up my clothes. Long story short, 6 months later, baby, we had done been in New Orleans, baby. I had done been, because my family throw parties for everything. I had done been in my cousin's divorce party. I had done been in my friend, my cousin friend party who was running for some kind of legal office in New Orleans. We had a legal party. Girl, I was drunk at every party. Okay. And then I went to the back, because my stomach was washboard flat. I was having a cycle every month. Right? So I'm like, God damn, I can't sit down. My back hurting. Blah, blah, blah. Let me go to the doctor. Doctor told me, oh, you 6 months pregnant. I said, I said, you fucking lying.
You will do with her.
That's how I know you.
She said she had a washboard stomach.
I think my stomach was flat.
My aunt was like that too. My aunt was about going on 7 months pregnant, and her stomach was flat.
With my first pregnancy with my oldest baby, I didn't get a stomach until the end of May. She was born June 20th. With my second baby, I had no stomach until I found out I was pregnant with her.
How many months did you carry her?
I carried her 28 weeks. My second baby.
Hey,
28 weeks. It's amazing she survived.
6 months. That's 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing she survived. So I have daughters that are the same age from March 2nd.
So you got Irish twins.
Yes, she does. And she ain't a lick of Irish.
Right, because my husband has Irish twins, but they're not both for me.
You did your hereditary thing. You did your roots and stuff. You ain't got no Irish in you. Irish cream having that.
No, Irish twins, because my husband has Irish twins. My son and his brother, they're turned the same. They're like 6 months apart. Wow. But it wasn't from my utero. It was only one from my utero.
Right. Right.
So I mean, it, and then with my son, because I had already had my two premature births, and the reason why I had two, okay, so with my, let me go back with my first baby. As I shared on previous videos, I am an epileptic. The medicines I take are Class D medicines. That's the only medicines that work for me. Which can develop birth defects in your baby. So I didn't care about having seizures. I didn't want my babies to be born with deflects. So I chose to go off of my medicine,
Right.
which in turn had me go into premature labor. With my second baby, when I found out I was pregnant with her, not only did I find out I was pregnant with her, they did what's called the fetal fibronectar test, which said I was at risk of going in labor within the next 2 weeks. So I went immediately from my doctor's office to the hospital where they gave me injections which grew my baby, which was steroids to grow my baby's lungs. Right. I
That's the
still
last
had
thing
no
you
stomach.
do in babies.
I had a flat stomach. Um, and that's what it was. With my son, I had a cerclage, which is where they go inside the female and stitch up your uterus, right? And then I had a nurse come every week to rotate my ass cheeks and give me a shot to where I'll be able to hold my son until full term. Ultimately, I still was not able to hold him to full term, and I ended up having him. But he was born at 36 weeks, which is unlike his sisters.
That's 1 month.
Yeah, yeah.
Different.
So I mean, it is what it is. Like my kids are
The
good.
first
Um,
baby at 6 months, that's crazy. That she made it all that because at least he was 1 month off. Your
Mm-hmm.
firstborn was at 6 months. Yeah.
no, that was my second born.
Your second born, six
Yeah,
months.
my firstborn was born at 35 weeks.
Okay, so yeah, a little over a month.
Yeah,
And
so
it's so
she
like how the
had an
babies be
extra
so
10.
tiny. My
Yeah, but
cousin had a baby early as well, but her baby had to be in a plastic bag. They put the baby in the plastic
oh,
bag.
girl, I got the pictures.
Yeah,
I got the
yeah, got
pictures.
the baby
Like
in the
my
picture, and it
second
looks the
born.
baby looked like a pink, like runt, like a pig. You ever saw like a runt pig? That's how it looked in the plastic bag, and I was like, "What? Oh my god, yuck!" You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was in the.
Inside your body.
I was like, yuck. I felt like Phaedra. Remember, Phaedra had the baby, and they put the baby on her. And she was like, yuck.
Just like, okay.
No, but that's how when I saw the baby in the plastic bag because it looked like I'm like, why is it in the bag? Should I know because they got to keep its heat, like they keep it in the like the bag. And I was like, oh my god, it was just like little and pink and slimy, and I was like, ooh, ew. She, she shed it now, so she's 4 years old. She's
I
big
can't wait
now.
to get it. Yeah, we love that. We love.
So I'm going to retire right now from being Nola Reeds and go into Judge Reeds.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna
And,
go off the camera. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'll be right back.
and first on the docket is Lil Boosie Badass. Lil Boosie Badass, you came out and you said that in the case of Brittney Griner, if it was Taylor Swift, there would be peace treaties and everything else that has added. This judge, Boosie Badass, sentenced you to take U.S. government, U.S. history, along
He
with
is an angry raccoon.
we want you to take a civics course while this court understands, sympathizes, and understand that Brittney Griner is seen as a martyr for a crime that is not fitting of the punishment. We also understand U.S. history, U.S. government, and U.S. politics. Okay, so with that being said, with U.S. politics being at hold, we cannot just walk into somebody's country and say, "Give us our people," and let them go. We cannot do that. She committed a crime of which she acknowledged that she committed a crime, and so the policy is going to go therefore and so forth. Um, and the extra prisoner that was requested by the Russian intelligence is not here, therefore, on United States soil. They are in Germany, which means we have to now make a agreement with Germany. And if the agreement in which Germany wants is not befitting to the American public, then we will not be able to agree to it. Being said place that the country will not risk the whole country in steps of the one Brittney Griner. Now, while we all feel terrible remorse for Brittney, we just cannot do it as far as the states. So I'm going to encourage and implore everyone to take a civics class and go there forth. Do anyone have anybody else to do anything with? And I have J Bay here in the stream. J Bay, what are your sentiments?
Hey,
Hey,
Of
baby. Hey, you guys look so good tonight. I lost you for a little while I was trying to get on. It took me so long to get on. So I don't know the last things you were talking about. The last things I heard were about your pregnancies and the difficulties. What did I miss in between time?
So in between time, we were talking about the Brittany Garner situation, and I was saying I understand a lot of people are upset about Brittany Garner, which I am too. Like I want her to be reignited with her reunited with her wife and with her family, but this is another country, and I need people to understand the difference
Yeah,
between like Joe Biden can't just go over there and say give us our people. Like that's not how it works.
exactly.
So that's
but
Number
what we're
one, I
talking about
wish
right
you
now.
best of luck with your long COVID. COVID really did something to us. The doctors aren't ready for it. And I really feel bad that you have to struggle through that. But I know it'll get better, sis. So you just keep on eating oranges, getting that vitamin C, and keeping a positive energy about yourself. And it will cure itself. I truly believe so. And you're gonna be okay.
That
So
part.
I just want to say that.
Well,
But
I thank you.
with the Britney situation, I just feel like number one, it's excessive. I do understand that it's another country. But another country or not, it's so excessive to give her 9 years. I do wish that she would have um, did a little bit of research on where she was going to see what she could have done because as I understand, her marijuana that she was trying to get through was prescribed by her doctor. So I wish she would have done a little bit more research, and it's really unfortunate. And then on top of that, they're trying to use her. They're using her as a political tactic because they want to exchange her for a terrorist that we have in the United States. I forget what they call him, but that's
I heard about that too as well.
So here's the thing, JB. Here's the thing. Um, Along with Brittany Griner, there's a teacher also in Russia that has been sentenced to 14 years for the same thing, a weed charge.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. It's
A weed
excessive.
charge. So, but the thing is, Brittany Garner is gaining publicity because of her name and her status. But
They're
here's the
using
thing:
her.
while we as Americans, the way we are reacting now, and I'm just being honest, is not trying to make anyone upset. It's not trying to disturb anyone or their feelings because I'm never gonna say that someone's feeling isn't valid, right?
Right.
But what we're acting like right now, like, oh, it's just weed, is not that serious, let her go, is the very reason why other countries hate us.
I understand that. And I
and
agree with
and
you.
and and people are want to go up for this Brittany Garner issue, and they want to make it a black woman issue. And this is what I want people to understand, because I am a black woman who support black women. I argue for black women, and look at my skin tone. Don't
Right.
tell me I haven't experienced the fucking colorism that is out here. But
Right.
this is not what it is. It's not about colorism. It's not about race. This is about politics, politicians, and who have the
Say it
biggest
again.
boat.
Say it again.
So my question is, she can't be expedited back to us.
She cannot. Here's the reason why she cannot. When
I'm
Brittney
asking.
Griner first got arrested, it was at the
Mhm.
beginning of the Russian and Ukraine war.
Ward.
Okay. So
Okay.
at the beginning
That
of that
still has nothing to
war,
do with USA.
at the beginning of that war, prior to US sending anything over to Ukraine, we had a
Mhm.
better option to navigate and negotiate for her freedom. But at the point in which we took the turn and sent weapons to Ukraine to
Yep.
defend against Russia, and Russia is now losing,
Right. So they
and
like, okay,
Russia has our
USA like,
person, that's
okay,
not what
so
it
it's
do.
retaliation.
When
So is that a
when
retaliation against her with all of
listen,
saying
she
Nola? Because
is being you listen. Brittany Griner is not the only American
I know that.
over in Russian territory that's
Right, for
being
sure.
held. What
Right.
she is the only American with notable name rights,
Right.
Right.
Right. And then on
right?
top of that,
That will do
she
anything. So what happens is this: Russia say, "Oh, we got her. Oh, you want to help Ukraine? Let me." And I'm gonna please don't take this away from anything that I'm saying because I'm well versed in politics. I'm well versed in politics. But Russia is not our friend. They are our enemy.
no.
They are not our
Yes.
ally. They are our enemy. That's number
Mhm.
one. Number two, we helped in the war against them.
Yes. Yes.
So
And
it's
they're
not
using
gonna
her
go
as a
as simple.
political
When
tactic.
when when Biden said, "Hey, we'll give you the arms dealer for Brittany Garner and this other person or whatever," Russia came back and said, "Hey, we'll take that with this person." Here's the thing: with the other person that they added is not on U.S. soil. They're in Germany. So in order to make that trade
So do you
happen,
think that was a tactic they used to not?
of course. Of
Yes.
course, because they're in another country. So what the U.S. is going to have to do is say, "Hey, Germany, we trying to make a deal with Russia to get go ahead and get our girl Brittany back." And Russia is going to have to, not Russia, Germany is going to have to say, "Okay, for this person, I need you to give me this." And at the end of the day, if what Germany is requesting is going to cause a problem and a breakdown in the American society and lead to war with the American society, their people and our allies, Brittany Garner isn't worth that. One life
And
versus
True.
billions
let me tell you,
is not worth it.
let me caveat on that, Nola. The reason why she's not worth it is because they want to trade a terrorist to the United States for
Wait.
a basketball player.
So
It's not a
just
fair
break
exchange.
that down.
It's we're still losing because this person was a terrorist to the United States. So we're still losing no matter what.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
It's
So
not a
this point
fair
right
trade,
here,
really.
not a
And
fair
it's really sad because that woman does not deserve 9 years in jail according to American laws
trade.
because she is an American. 9 years in jail over some weed when they have decriminalized weed in my state.
but
They have legalized it in other
they have
states.
not.
So
But
no, I
Russia
get it.
has not.
No,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. No, I get
Russia
it.
has not. And so
Absolutely. And
here's
I
the
know
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. While I sympathize that I don't want anybody to take anything that I'm saying wrong, while I sympathize with Brittany and her family, and I too want
Right.
her home, there is one universal law when it comes to the law, and that is the ignorance of law, which means if even if you don't know, does not exempt you from the crime.
Exactly.
Even if it's
In
back,
those countries, even
in
though weed is being localized and okay in
Yeah.
certain
our
cities
states,
and states
in our state,
here, it
hmm
Yeah.
is not the same in
as
those
a whole.
countries.
Right.
In the
And
United
Jamaica,
so at the
States,
end of
do
the
we
it's
not
at
find
the
out?
end
Yeah,
of
localized so
Jamaica weed is
bad
not legal in
Did
when
you
Jamaica.
find out
because we
Jamaica
have the
got
most
weed now?
when you
drug
look up
problem.
Russia and their weed crimes, okay, the minimum for what Brittany had was 5 to 10 years. She got 9.5 years. But if you look up their
Right.
We'll give
statistics,
her five.
most people get the 10 years and serve. the 10 years. She's not going to serve the 10 years. Let's be clear. She's not going to serve the full 9.5.
You
That's
don't think
not
so?
what's going to happen. And it's all because she's a celebrity. Meanwhile, there's somebody in cell block 423, a few cells down from her, who has done the same thing, but because she is no celebrity, she was sentenced to 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also, too, from America.
Mm-hmm. It's excessive, no matter, even
Legal
if
is
we were
not,
talking
but
about
here's the thing.
United States,
And this
the
is what I want people
9
in this
years is
country
still too long, even for the United States for some weed. We talking about people who get away with shooting people, killing people, raping people, and everything, who get out within 2 years. So even in the United States, a marijuana charge,
But
a
J.
drug
Ray,
But
charge,
Russia don't play that. Russia's a whole nother animal.
Russia,
they show
no,
don't.
listen,
they
Russia,
show point. Her point always has been that in Russia they don't have an opioid.
Right.
They don't.
they don't have it.
Pandemic.
Nope.
They don't
They
have
don't
a
have
crack
it. And here's the
pandemic.
thing.
They don't have a drug pandemic. They never had.
I'm not
it.
Here's the
disagreeing with
thing.
you.
I'm just
Here's the
saying that's
thing.
crazy.
We
though.
can point out
Yeah.
every other problem that other countries have, right? And what they have going on. We can point that out. But what they don't have is a drug problem and a gun problem. Why?
crazy.
Yep.
Because the laws are way more stricter for you to get drugs and for you to get a gun.
Yep. Sure is.
And that's just 100% calling it what it is.
Right.
Mhm.
But how long was she
Different
playing
countries,
basketball
different laws.
overseas in Russia? Because like at a certain point, like you know the laws. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're playing for a certain amount of years in certain countries, you know what not to do, what you can do. Do you think that maybe she thought that it would be okay because her doctor prescribed it? And which doctor prescribed it? Was it a doctor from the U? It was a doctor obviously from the U.S. that prescribed this, right?
For sure.
Mhm.
And was she coming into Russia, like coming to play back into Russia and got caught? Or was she leaving Russia?
Well, can I just
Either
say
way.
this? We're gonna leave.
I think she was going in. I think she was going in.
It don't matter if she's coming in or going out.
No, I want to know because
No, I don't know.
you-
I don't know.
Oil, it don't matter. It
no,
don't,
I think, but it's poignant to the case because where did you get this weed from? Because if you saying that your doctor prescribed it and you were already over there in Russia, if you were already like, say if I'm in Russia, I'm already in Russia. I'm in Russia. Now my doctor prescribed me some. Where did you get it from? That's what I'm saying. Like if they got such a crackdown and it's a case, you know what I'm saying, weed is illegal and you know such and such. How did you get this weed if she was already in Russia? That's what I want to know.
my thing is, I don't know if it was in a vape pen. I don't know if it was actual marijuana. I don't know if she got caught for residue. We don't know if she had a pipe on her. We don't know if she had a bong on her. Like there are so many ways to ingest weed.
This is why I wanted to know just personally, like was she
I don't know
leaving the country or coming in the country?
Okay, and with that being said,
I don't know.
night court is now in session.
Mhm.
I am Nola Readzz is now.
I'm gonna have to get Nola the gavel.
Judge Navel. No, Judge
Nola Readzz is
Nola.
now leaving the building, and Judge Readzz is going to approve.
Presides.
And we're going to talk about a whole lot of things.
I'm nervous.
Don't be
Hello.
nervous.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey, Bernice. Hey.
Hello there.
Hey, babe. But can I say something first?
Oh,
She
you can't say
she was leaving Russia, and it was a vape pen that she had.
See, vape pen. That's in a whole little.
Hey, can you hear me?
That's damn near wax.
Yes.
That's damn near wax. Hey, Randy. Wait, you ain't not. Hold on. Hold up. It's my girl.
Okay.
Picture with her face. My girl. My little baby girl. Okay.
Yes, ranting.
That is a whole ranting right there.
Yes.
Hey, beautiful.
Hello.
Yes, so pretty.
I was like, if they got the night clothes on, I might as well. I've been in my
Come
night
on with
clothes.
the move, baby.
Right.
I might as well.
Ranting, see, we just great minds think alike. Because I was sitting here with my bonnet, right?
Let me go put my bonnet out because I will.
I had my bonnet ready to go because I was like, should I put my bonnet on? Because I gotta wrap this wig up. This wig gotta last the next week.
That's a nice wig.
I love
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, it does look good. Looks good.
I'm like, it gotta last to next week, so I gotta,
Now,
It's
tomorrow.
Believe me, so good to see your face with your voice.
Aw.
We love your voice already. So your the voice is
It's
beautiful.
been I need a new webcam for my computer because the webcam that's like on the computer is trash.
Well, whatever you got on right now, let's go.
But tomorrow I'm gonna have my hat on. I'm gonna have my hat on like we down to the church.
Y'all gonna have a good time tomorrow. I'm gonna be in the
Not the church.
wait a minute, I gotta come because you know I like to go to a funeral. I like to dress up.
all day tomorrow. I'll be
No.
I'm like that lady from Good Times that always went to the funeral. Like,
That's Wanda. Wanda, not now. Okay.
Brother
right, my name, I'm Greavy.
Don't play with me in good times. I will read you down.
Chris Rush, Love and Hip Hop is not on until Monday, and I guarantee you.
That's Wanda.
About that.
Child,
I'm gonna be team
Love and
in.
Hip Hop. Yeah, Love and Hip Hop.
Y'all, last night we had a damn impromptu court session, and it was funny.
So big girl, we are here tonight for another impromptu court session.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Child lawyer
Judge
Ricardo
Readzzzz
Esquire is back on the case.
The building. Judge Readzzzz in the
Y'all
building.
gotta watch the video because that shit was hilarious.
And we're going to go to this week messiness. Ranting Ricardo is the lawyer for the defendant, Melody S. Holt. I am the judge.
It's Ricardo Esquire. Don't forget, it's Ranting with Ricardo Esquire.
I am the judge, Judge Readzzzz, over presiding case.
And this
So
girl
we want to call
out all the people.
one Martell Holt.
Who's defending him?
He don't
about
have
to
a
get my
lawyer.
blood
He don't
up,
have a
child.
lawyer. He don't have a
doesn't
lawyer.
He came representing himself. Martell come in the courtroom. He came representing himself.
I got a question. Who want to be the bailiff? We need 2 bailiffs. Who want to do that? And we need this. I can't say the word.
I'll be a bailiff. I'll tell you. I've been in court recently, and the bailiffs that I've been in contact with, I was
California Cutie is a bailiff.
I'm gonna be a bailiff. I want to be a
stenographer.
I'll be the stenographer. I'm not gonna remember what I wrote though, but I tell you.
YouTube is a stenographer.
And then somebody gonna have to be with Thick Girl playing off each other when it comes to these people that's about to come up in this courtroom.
I just want to be one of the unruly people in the courtroom.
Who's going to be Martell? We have J-Bay and Prosperity Thick Girl. Which one of y'all gonna be Martell?
And which one of y'all gonna be Mel?
I'll be Martell.
I'm Mel. I'm not being Martell. I'm Mel. I call her.
You can't be Martell and you the bailiff. Unless you're surrendering your bailiff title.
Who gonna be Mel? I can't get my high pitched voice together.
Thick Girl gonna be
I'm Mel. I'm not being Martell.
All right, fuck it. I'll be Martell.
Thick Girl, you gonna be Mel?
Yeah.
Thick Girl, you gonna be Mel. J-Bay, you are going to be Martell, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
We need Tony back up here.
Hold up. Let me gain the Court of Readzzzz is now in session.
No,
calling to the front. Martell Holt.
Excuse me. I'm the bailiff. I do this.
Oh,
you know,
go ahead.
the judge.
Go ahead.
I announce you. Excuse you. Okay.
Go ahead. Let me get cute.
So,
Where is just
presiding over this court is the judge Readzzzz, and she is. Can everyone stand up while she walks in? Thank you. Everybody in? All right.
Not you can hear Mace typing or something.
I'm typing.
Go ahead, Judge. You can lay down the law. Handle your business.
First case is Holt versus Holt. Melody Holt versus Martell Holt. Martell Holt, are you here?
He muted.
Your Honor, I'm here.
You are here. So I see you have petitioned for sole custody, yet you have not provided your financial responsibilities.
Yeah, yes, your honor, is it your honor, your majesty? Yes, your honor,
United
it is
Kingdom.
your honor. I didn't know because I got my I received my lawyer. My lawyer came from one of my friends,
Marie.
one 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 of my friends, and they supplied me with somebody I got arrested with about 10 years ago when I was robbing ATMs. We're using the same lawyer. He didn't inform me. I wasn't informed. I was supposed to bring anything, but these suits that I look so pleasantly plump in.
Mr. Holtz, one moment.
That's a lie, Judge. He's lying. He
Miss
ain't
Holt,
got
Excuse
no money.
Miss Holt,
me.
Mm,
Miss
Excuse me.
Holtz,
Miss Holt,
this is
Prosperity.
Holtz.
Excuse me.
Miss.
I'm
Ranting.
sorry. I'm just trying to tell
I
you
need.
that he
I
doesn't
will
have any
hold
money.
everybody in contempt real quick. Don't please
She's
let
a
the
lying
judge.
Mrs.
whore.
Holtz,
She's a lying
Please
whore.
let the
I
judge
did not
speak.
ask you to say a thing.
I
As
didn't.
presiding judge, Mr. Holt, I am looking at the cases and the trial information that you have set here before me, Mr. Holt, and I see that you have petitioned the court for sole custody based on the fact that you felt like your wife was
This bull. He brought us
incapable
here for this
of
Miss
bullshit.
Holt,
performing her duties because she was working. Yet, when I set forth the stipulations that needed to be brought forth before me to determine who shall be provided sole custody of the children, you have not provided your financial documents to me, which means if you did not have time to provide that, I'm sorry, provide your financial documents, you do not have time to partake in the caretaking of the children. I am hereby set to render my ruling. In the
Judge,
case
judge,
of,
Miss
in the
Reeves,
case, uh,
Miss Reeves,
Martel,
Miss
hush.
Reeves, Judge Reeves. If I
Martel,
may,
hush.
if I may, yes, ma'am,
Excuse me. Excuse me, Martel. Okay,
yes, ma'am,
you have to respect the judge though. You
yes,
can
ma'am.
speak, but please respect the judge. Go
I
ahead.
thought if I made my chest jump, then she would
No,
acknowledge
there is
me.
nothing that you can do. In the court of Reeds, we find that you, Martel Holt, are guilty of vengeance, and therefore you are not rewarded sole custody of said kids, of the M&M kids. Furthermore, you will hereby be rendered to
I
um,
object. May I
Uh,
object? May
first
I
of all,
object, Your
let me
Honor,
finish.
Your Majesty?
Let me finish,
Mr. Holt,
Martell,
excuse
I
me.
before
got a
I
lawyer.
He
switch
don't know
you
how
to
to shut up.
Guantanamo
He
Bay.
don't know how to shut
Miss
up. That's all he
Holt,
does is talk.
I was raised
Miss
by
Holt,
women, so I just figured that this is the
No,
way that this
no.
goes.
Martell, I
Miss
need you to
Holt,
We
hush.
just debate back and forth, if I may,
He got
Judge
daughters
Reeves
and
and
he
Your
Martell,
Honor.
steals
Miss
some shit.
Holt,
I'm the
Martell,
bailiff. Y'all calm
I
it down.
need you to
I'm the
hush.
voice before the judge. Calm
Yes,
it
ma'am.
down. Respect the judge. Let her
Yes,
speak,
ma'am.
then you will speak. Okay.
Yes,
But he
ma'am. Yes,
always
ma'am.
lying. He just
Go.
Miss
lies.
Holt,
Let's
So
go.
I hereby render you to supervise visitation once a month, wherein this court orders you to wear clothes that fit you and not those brown hideous loafers. We also sentence you to
Don't
get
forget the
your
socks.
builder's
Miss Holt,
license.
Can you object? Can you object? You can't object?
No, you cannot.
Damn it. Damn
Shut
it.
up.
Judge Reed, you banned him from wearing tight suits.
I
I
did.
want to make sure I
Can you
have
tell
all
him to
the
put
documents.
socks on,
Yes,
Judge? Can you make
he
Miss
must wear
Holt,
clothes
I
that
will
The
fit
talk
court
on your
during
stenographer
behalf.
is
his
trying
supervised
to make sure.
visitation for the kids.
The court
Can you
stenographer
make him wear some
is
socks with whatever shoes he put on, please? Could you make that a stipulation? Like he needs to start wearing socks, please.
Miss Holt, I need you to be quiet, please. We
I just want him to wear
furthermore
socks.
we furthermore judge Mr. Martel Holt not to wear those hideous brown loafers that everyone is tired of seeing.
No brown.
We're tired of them, Mr. Holt. We
I don't
also
really have nothing else.
encourage you to get you and she by Sheree out of the media, as we also see this as a media ploy for sympathy towards both you and she. And the
Listen, I
court
had
does
hoes
not
before.
hereby
I'm going to keep
acknowledge it. But
hoes,
Mr. Holt,
Your Honor.
Mr.
Mr.
I'm going to
Holt.
keep
Holt,
hoes.
Mr. Holt.
bailiff,
I just
get
wanted
Mr.
you to
Holt.
know
He is hereby
I
sentenced
stayed
to
with hoes. I'm going
Guantanamo
to keep
Bay.
hoes.
and take him out of court.
Geronimo.
You
Next
want
up
me to
on
take
the
it?
docket is Miss
Jay,
1974.
let's go. Come on.
Next up on the docket is Miss
Come on.
1974,
Let me
aka Tiffy Lou.
Can I
Miss
just say
Tiffy
thank you,
Lou.
Judge, because excuse me, Judge, can I just thank you for doing what you just did? Because this man has been putting me through hell since 2020. And I'm so thank you. I'm just overjoyed right now because I never thought I would see this day. So I
I'm
just
sure
wanted to
you
thank you
are
for
And
it.
with
Thank
that
overjoyed.
you.
being
You
said,
wasn't
Miss
overjoyed when
Melody
we was
Hope, this
married.
court
You
hereby
wasn't
I
going
should
stands
have
down on
wasn't
me
to
when
because
we
I'm
was
stop
full of
married. I'm
claim
shit.
sure you are
victory
overjoyed now.
Yeah,
and
that's why I'm
formally
overjoyed
in
because I'm
front
done with
of the
you.
camera.
We gotta
Am I
put you.
allowed to drop her as a
We gotta put you in
client?
a holding cell, Mr. Holt. We gotta put you in a holding cell.
Wait, Martell got me cracking up.
We
Judge
gotta put you
Reed,
in a holding cell right
may
now.
I speak to the court if it pleases?
Go ahead, lawyer.
Is it gonna entail Mr. Holt? Because I'll bring him back to the
Yes.
No, don't bring him back. He
It
gone.
is.
Okay,
No,
Don't
no,
cut.
bring
no,
him back.
no. If you're gonna talk about it, he needs to hear it. He just gotta
No,
shut up.
no. Mr. Holt is not allowed back in my court.
Okay, well, you in the
Go
holding
ahead,
tank.
lawyer.
First and foremost, do I have to represent 1974? Because she can't tell me what her real age is, and then she ain't trying to pay me, Judge. Do I have to, come on now.
As a judge, I will politely respond you to. I have recused you of this case, being that 1974 won't tell you her age.
Thank you, Judge, so
You are
much.
hereby recused of this case.
Are we talking about Tiffany?
1974 is Tiffany, everyone.
1974,
Tiffany is
aka
1969.
I call her
aka
1974.
aka Tiffy Lou. We need you to go ahead on and give up this dream of having a baby, my dear God. You do not want to spend time with your husband to do said activity to make the baby.
They
So
lying,
therefore
baby.
you
I
are
love
not
you.
here entitled to or responded to making the baby and having the baby and this being a household baby. Thus far, you have typically told us that you were born in 1987. Thus far, your neck tells us otherwise. Your case is hereby dismissed. You were proceeded to be born prior to 1973. Until you can present this case with actual factual birth statistics, your claim is hereby denied by the court.
And tell your actual lawyer,
Don't really
Reed,
matter how
how
old she
old
is, as
you
long
are.
as she got them coins to help me with this child
Is
support, right?
Martell coming before my court again? I see
No,
Martell.
what happened was I didn't know it was a gag order. I need to go on. Tell my
Didn't you
it was a
return?
gag. It's that whole gag order. You can't talk.
Does he
Martell.
know his case is over?
No, you
Are
know,
you
Martell.
Oh,
bringing
you're back?
the other old lady in
You know that.
for quarterbacking?
You're back, Mr. Holt. I see you are back, Mr. Holt.
He never leaves.
For
He's like a roach.
furthermore,
Well, Judge, if it pleases the court, may I give, my thoughts on possibly what we could add to his, responsibilities?
go ahead, lawyer. I will assess said request by
Melody,
the
you
court.
didn't know how to shut up when we were married. You
Sir,
don't know how to shut up now. Can you
sir,
shut up,
You
please,
didn't know how
and
to stay in the
let me
household and keep
argue my
your
point?
penis where it belonged either.
Miss
So
They
Holt,
keep
I'm
on
really
kicking
not
me out the
understanding.
daggone
This is why I
Hush,
courtroom.
don't like you. This is why you can't
I thought
contact me in any
I
hush,
kind
thought
of way.
we were
I'm
we
tired
were
of
going
you.
to be able
hush.
to be heard. I thought both
This
sides.
court hereby recognizes nobody other than Mr. Martell Holt. Go ahead and speak, Mr. Holt.
I would just like to see all of Mrs. Holt, because one day we will be married again.
You a
So I
die.
will be
I
able to
know you
control her
lying.
again. And I will be able
I know
to
you
take her
lying.
finances
Miss Holt,
because she's out
please.
here doing things. Since she's out here doing things,
I ain't do a damn thing to
I will
nobody.
own
Prove
that
it.
booty
Prove it.
again.
Prove
I
it.
would
Do
just
you
like
have
to know how
evidence?
much money she's making right now,
None of
so
your
that me and
damn business.
the rest of
Bailiff,
my children will be
bailiff,
okay. That's all
No,
I
we
want to
don't
know.
do
How much
that.
money are you making,
take
and
him
how
out.
He
much are
ain't
you
going
going
on
to
no
give
trip.
me?
He ain't
Because I
going to no
built you.
birthday party.
I built
You
you,
will
Hold
not.
and I built
one at a
you.
time.
You will not. You will
One at
not spend my money
I
on
had
that
the
child.
floor,
You
I
will
Mrs.
am
not.
Holt. Mrs.
hush,
Holt, there you are. You have
hush,
You
my
better
last
find you some
name.
and
food
silence
stamps.
to
You better go
everyone.
find some food stamps. You better go find
I
some
Judge
food
told
said
stamps.
you to halt. The
hush.
judge told you to halt. You better
He
halt,
told you too,
Mrs.
so
Holt.
you ain't stopped talking yet.
Halt right now.
I
The
said
judge is going to
hush
speak.
and silence to everyone. Mr. Hope, you have and hereby enter judgment into my court as if you had BDE. Meanwhile, you look like Roger from American Dad, which is the alien. We hereby this court sentence you as being bitter, baby daddy. You trapped your baby mama because you could not get a business license, nor could you get a driver's license without your baby daddy. This court hereby renders you to nothing. You will not get nothing from here on out. You are a wee little male. You are not a man. You are a male.
That's what
Which
they
means
keep
you
telling
are
me, but I
of
don't believe
age
that. I don't
and a
believe that.
male, but you are not a man. Okay. This court does not render any judgments in your favor. Meanwhile,
Excuse
a
me,
lawful
Judge.
super shut
I
up.
need I need you to add
I
something to
need
this
you
order,
to
Judge.
shut up
I
before I lose my
I
robe
just,
Mel,
on
I
said
just
this.
need you to say
This
something.
court
You don't know how to
remands you
shut up now. You
to
didn't
Just
know how to
have
shut
parenting
up
somebody over your
then.
classes.
shoulder. There's
You
someone over
thought
your
you was
shoulder,
running things
Judge.
and wearing the
Judge, Judge,
pants.
Judge, who
You
you want
should
to
have
take
been
first?
swallowing this.
Ladies,
Judge.
I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna go in the
Oh,
chat
I
because
don't
my
swallow
laptop is dying.
anything.
Okay, good
I
night.
don't
All right,
swallow.
love you guys. I'm going in the chat. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
If it pleases the judge, may I finally speak as trying to get what my client wants so we can be done with these two because I'm about ready to drop her as a client as well.
Miss Ricardo, can you make sure he make my kid? Can you ask her to make sure he make my kids lunch this time, please?
Yes, Miss Holt, I've been told you this, and we didn't have about 50, 11 meetings about this, okay? I'm trying
I
to
just
speak to
want to
the
make sure
judge.
my kids was
I'm trying to
hungry.
speak to the
My kids was
I'm trying
hungry.
to speak to the
I'm just
judge,
making
okay?
sure.
Ma'am, I'm not about to be held in
I
contempt.
can't pay you my money if I can't talk to you now.
Miss
I'm
Holt,
trying to get some things
Miss
straight.
Holt, you are about to be held in contempt of court when everything is going in your favor. But right now you working the judge's
But
nerves. Shut up and
my
let your
I
lawyer
lawyers
works
told you,
talk.
for
Judge.
me.
I told you, Judge. She didn't know how to shut up then. She don't know how to shut up now.
You shut up
She
too.
needs to know her place.
Thank
She needs to
you.
know her
Judge, may I
place, and she
speak
don't know her
if it
place.
pleases the
You
court?
need to find a place
Go
to live
ahead.
of your own.
Both
Okay,
y'all can shut
y'all
up.
all need to calm down.
My
Let the
suits fit
judge take
well.
over her courtroom, please. One at a time. Let the court understand. You all could be fined in contempt. You as well, lawyer. Let's calm it down. Let's bring it back and let the judge speak, please.
If it pleases the judge, we would
You
like
see,
to
that's what I'm talking
enter
about.
that Mr. Holt is to take anger management classes and in order to have those, you know, supervised visits, he must have a certificate that he finished those anger management courses. On top of the anger management, we would like to have him um, enter in some cooking courses, certificate finished as well. So the children, if he is around them, if any, they need a snack or meal or maybe a lunch for school, he is able to give it slash bring it to them. We would
I don't need
also
anger
we
management
would
classes
also
or
like
courses. All my
to ask
women's
the
take
court.
care of
Mr.
my
Mr.
kids,
Excuse
Holt,
me,
Mr. Holt,
and
excuse
they're
me,
plenty
attorney.
nice.
Mr.
They're
Holt.
plenty nice.
Excuse me, attorney. Mr. Holt,
I just wanted to
you
say, Your
have
Honor.
done nothing here to persist in your favor. So at this point, I'm going to sentence you to Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo Bay. I can't even spell that, Your Honor.
Guantanamo Bay, you are hereby sentenced to Guantanamo Bay for the remainder and duration of your life. Being that you are a full grown male, but you are not a man. This court here does not seek to hear anything from you, seek anything from you, see anything from you. You are a wee shell of an alien. You do not exist, and while you meanwhile set forth to be bitter and vengeful towards your child mother here, that is presented in the case of the Eminem kids. This
Your
coat
Honor, I got a
finds
photo
you.
shoot in the
This
nude
shut
tomorrow.
up, Mr. Holt.
Oh.
This court here finds you guilty of being a bitter baby daddy, being that you had a kid that was left in the tub, in the pool, in the car, and you are not suing for full custody. Mr. Holt, your case against Mrs. Holt have been dismissed. Furthermore, I would like to implore you to understand that Mrs. Holt includes and holds all of the cords. You have hereby tied yourself to what is called the esteemed of the Scots, and you have presented before me character witnesses of the Scots, being one Letitia M. Moore Scott and Marceau Scott. But I want you to know, in order for to someone to provide me with a character witness, you must first have character. Second, more, your people that you have provided character statements for, they do not have character. Being that Letitia has positioned before this court that you and your, not you, but your spouse has stated that she is trying to ruin her marriage. However, your husband has been caught on camera with his words stating that he has provided said mistress sloppy slow slaw with payments prior to the demise of the marriage to sloppy slow slaw on behalf of you, Mr. Holt. So
Your
we
Honor,
this
she's slow.
court
You know she's
find
slow.
more
I
so
can't be held. I can't be held
Scott
accountable for her.
in
She's slow.
contempt of court for helping in the demise of this marriage. Thus, for Letitia Scott, the permission and percent and consent that you have set before the court is not being accepted. But what we do for you, Letitia Scott, here's what the court is going to do for you. We are going to also sentence your husband to be locked up, tied up, and for you to ask every disrespectful question that your
Thank you,
husband
Judge. Thank
is.
you, Judge. I've been waiting for this day. Thank you. Thank you,
Don't waste
Judge.
your opportunity, Miss Scott. But
I
what we
won't. I
also
promise
want you
I
to
won't.
do, what this code also recommends as final judgment, your mother will not get a food truck. Your mother will not sell any
But
more
she's my
regular
mother, Judge.
potatoes.
I
Your
can't
mother
tell her
will
no.
no longer shut up, Miss Scott.
I will hold you in
I
contempt.
can't. I can't do that to
I
my
am.
mother,
I am.
Judge.
Your mother will
I,
no
you have to be quiet.
longer
I will put you to the
sit
back.
potato salad outside
That
with
potato
no
salad was
ice
fine.
in
It
the
was fine.
refrigeration. And I hear
She
AC
had
is in
ice
the
in there.
back. I hear AC is in the back of my court. Let's go
Judge,
ahead
may I
and
come see you
over.
later? We all right, right? I can come see you later, maybe.
Bye.
Maybe.
I hear there
Maybe.
is Ariane Curry, aka Coleslaw, on the next
Ah,
agenda.
I can't. J-Bay, you not gonna see her later. I cannot. Martell, put a judge like that.
Stop breaking character. Stop breaking character.
Go back. I just put the
I
emphasis
couldn't.
on that
I
part.
couldn't
Come
hold
on,
it in.
J-Bay.
I
She
couldn't
gonna
hold
hit
it
me
in.
with the, Judge, I can see you later though, right?
You stupid. You
Coleslaw,
stupid.
can I ask why are you here before my court? Slow, sloppy slaw.
Because wherever Martell goes, I go. You ain't know that by now? We are package deal. That's my man. Go get you one.
Judge, may
Go
I
get you
speak?
one. Cause this cooch over here be popping. This guac guac keeps him. I don't. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Anything that has to do with him has to do with me.
Judge, there is a little boy over here that she done left by
Don't worry
my
about
desk.
my son. He cries all the time. Don't worry about that. That's normal. Don't worry about it.
Judge, he is wheezing. Can
He's
we
not
call?
wheezing. That is not what he has. He has a little cold. That's all. He's not wheezing. That's just a little cold. I got some Dimetapp in the house. He will be getting it when we get home, and I'll give him a popsicle too. Yes, I will.
Judge, this child is wheezing. He
He's
sounds
not
like he's
wheezing.
hungry.
Mind your business.
Can
You
we
ain't got
get a
nothing to
medic
do
in
with
here?
this. You ain't got
Block,
nothing to do with this.
block,
She should
block,
really go get her
block.
son.
Yeah, you
This
need to be
court,
coming to get your son sometimes. How about that?
Can we get a medic?
hush. This court
She worried
hereby
about them damn
sentences
M&M kids.
Baby Knox to a breathing treatment.
He don't need a breather treatment. He is fine. He's
Miss Law,
fine.
hush. If
He's
you
fine.
disrespect this said court one more time, I
I
am
don't even know how
personally
to spell
going
respect. I can't even
to
spell that word, so I'm sure I can't do it.
Miss Law,
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. You
Miss
ain't see
Slow
Kaya
Sloppy
video?
Slaw.
My
I'm going
name
to
is not
ask you
Slow
to
Sloppy
respect
Slaw.
the
My name
court.
is
Well,
Arion. Don't get it messed up. It's Arion. Arione. Arion. And it will one day be Arion Hope if I keep dreaming.
well, you know
I don't
what?
know. This
I'm
ain't that
gonna
thought
lose
so
my
far. Can you
goddamn
object,
gavel
sir?
today
You
because I
can't
done took
object?
off my
Okay.
glasses and Miss
I'm
Slow
tired of
Sloppy
you.
Slaw. You done worked on my fucking nerves. I
Yeah,
see your
I work on
decision
everybody's
to the
nerves. That's what I
motherfuckability.
do. That's
You
what I
have
do. I work
nothing to
on
do with
everybody's
Miss
nothing.
nerves,
Curry.
You
and I
are lame. You
swallow,
are
and
here by nobody. You
I
wanted
bounce
to
on
be
his face.
somebody's
I sit on
husband
his
come
face.
bucket,
I sit
and
on his face
therefore
every
you
time.
cannot do
You're
it.
You
in
just
your
laugh
So
because
face.
you can't
shut
sit on his face,
the
and you're
fuck
old.
up,
My God.
You're old.
Judge
Old
Judy.
people always hate
Judge
on
Judy
the
Reed.
young girls. Y'all
Judge
slow,
old
Judy
people
Reed.
always
Is
hate
you
on us
ready to
young
get
girls.
started?
slow,
Miss Curry, please stop talking.
slow.
Where's my child? I'm ready to go.
First of all, Miss Slow,
I ain't gotta listen. Now you gotta say.
you right. You
Everything
you
He
you
spells
watching.
not.
listen,
He spells not
listen.
Knotts. Go ahead.
Only person I have to listen to is Martell Holt. That's the only person that bullies me
Listen,
around.
the same man who hereby called you a peasant, the same man who said you was less
And
than
he told me he was just
15%.
playing. He
Miss
told me he was
Miss
playing, and I
Curry,
forgave him for that.
Miss
Miss
Curry.
Curry,
We're over that.
Miss
you
Curry.
are a complete of generational curse puss.
I don't even know what that is.
Delusional
Okay,
first
you
puss.
are delusional.
I
You
don't
are the
even know what it
product of
is.
an outside baby. Thus, for you when it created outside babies. Don't be mad at nobody
I
else.
sure
Be
did
mad
because
at
this
your
soup be
mama, Mama
popping.
Cabbage, who sentenced you to a life of recklessness, abandonment, where
And I'm gonna
baby
have
who
fun
will not
doing it.
now nor will they ever love you. You
And
are
I love
hereby
I don't nobody else love me.
dismissed
I haven't been
Miss
loved all
from
my
Curry.
life.
my court. Thank
Did Miss
you.
Curry leave? Oh, okay. Well, Judge, what am I supposed to do about this little girl she didn't left here?
Send it to her daddy
Okay. I don't know who that
and
is.
his wife.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to get in touch with them. Who is next in the court?
The next we're going to call Destiny Blown Pop.
So y'all ain't gonna let me know how much I'm gonna get a month? That,
Oh,
Martell,
or am
you're
I
not
wrong?
getting
Am
anything.
I wrong?
You're not getting anything. You're going to Guantanamo Bay, Martell. You're not getting anything.
Oh, you was serious about that?
Did you think it was a joke? Why did you think it was a joke?
Well, Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Majesty. Most of the time, women just give me what. And not to say that you just gonna give me what I want, but most of the time, I just feel like you know this lady was cheating on me my entire marriage, right? You know I'm not myself, me myself. So I want to know. Well, I got to go to Guantanamo Bay, and
it
you
is
just
Guantanamo
dismissing
Bay.
everything I got going on. Where all I need is a little bit of help so I can get these kids to school. After I drop them off, I can go see my next chick. That's all I'm really asking for. I'm not asking for a lot. It's what most men ask for. Respectfully,
Okay, so wait.
Your Honor.
One second, Mr. Hope.
Your
I need you
Honor.
to shut your mouth. I want to address this for the court TV fans, aka Shar. I don't know how I got this notification, but I'm confused. Who are y'all yelling at? Shar, we are at court with the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Right now, we're going off on Martell Holt, and he is upset because he was ordered to pay child support. So here we go from here. Go ahead, Mr. Scott.
I don't even know how the Scots got in my daggone business. I tell you, we sleep with a couple of little hoes together randomly, and all of a sudden they got everything to do with my daggone business. It has nothing to do with them. I had a baby by
Mr.
I had a
Holt,
baby by the chick. Yeah, I had a baby by the chick. I claimed the baby. That's my baby. Yeah, that's my baby.
Mr. Holt, why are you telling on yourself right now? Do you know you will only be in more trouble?
But I moved on. All I really want is a little bit of help so I can take care of these 4, 5, 6 kids. Well,
Okay, so Mr. Holt, with that
I
being
did
said,
drop
you want
out
a
in the
little
tenth
bit of
grade.
help. Is it safe to say from the court that you are hereby taking your ex-wife, Melody Holt, to court to sit by get spousal support and child support to also further your need of competing with the Joneses?
The court is
Absolutely. And I
ruling.
would like her to pay for all my dental work. I would like her to pay for all of my medical bills. I would like her to contribute to the children that I will have later in the future because I appreciate marriage. I love marriage. I enjoy marriage. I do plan on getting married again in the future. So I would like her to contribute because she's around the world. Like she's doing everything. I can't do nothing because she took everything away from me. So since because I'm the housewife, she needs to pay me. Y'all pay
Judge,
all these other females.
Judge, if it pleases the court, I would like to ask for something for
Go
one
ahead.
Martell
Go
Holt.
ahead.
Even though I'm not his lawyer, I can see the signs. I know them. Not he just left the court, but if he ever does, decide to show back up, we would like to ask for a psych evaluation. And if possible, could we, me and said client, Melody S. Holt, put him in a nice facility?
We will not sentence him to a facility as the court has already sentenced him to supervised visitation. Supervised visitation meaning a court appointed supervisor will be at said child care facilities to supervise these visitations. He is not hereby rendered to order the court for anything else, nor can he appeal this case prior to obtaining his builder's license, moving out of his mother house, retiring the builder's life, those brown loafers, getting clothes that fit,
Mm-hmm.
coming up with some type of viable business,
Mm-hmm.
and proving to be a full grown man and not just a male.
If it one more thing, if it pleases the court,
Excuse me, lawyer. Can you ask him? Can you ask the judge if I can have my clothes back that he keeps wearing? My
Miss Hope, go
skirt,
buy some new clothes.
my
Miss Holt,
skirt, and my blazer,
Go
please.
buy some new clothes, Miss Hope. The coat is not doing that.
that is
Next.
not that is not what um
I
Judge,
had to try.
you mentioned him moving out of his mother's home, and I would also like to add for him to get a actual playground for the children and not that small bouncy house that the oldest children, Mariah and Martell Jr., cannot actually fit in, as they have to stand outside to be security, and one Malia Holt has to stay inside with, we all know her as Sugar Mama, just one precious baby, and one Knox Holt inside. We would like for him to get rid of said bouncy house and get an actual playground for those children.
Can you ask her not to have his mother around my kids smoking Newports and blowing the smoke in
Yes,
their
Miss
face and
Holt.
drinking so
Miss
much?
Hope,
Miss
do
Holt.
you clearly understand what supervised visitation means? He will be under the custody of child welfare and care supervisors, which means only he can go to the facility that is provided by us and his mama, her Benson and Hedges, nor will her wine be allowed to attend. We
Thank
do
you,
not
Judge.
need to ask you that, Miss Holt. We here on the court of Readzzzz, me being Judge Readzzzz, allow everything to go. Next on the docket is Lil Boosie Badass.
Child, can I be the ADA in this situation?
Yo, man, they need to get that lady out of jail, man. You see what I'm saying? But if she was a white girl, man, she'd be out of jail by now. She probably wouldn't even went to jail, man. All I'm saying is we need to do all that we can do to get this lady out of court, man. I'm sorry. I'm not understanding. Black men, black women, y'all just treat it. It's a race thing. I know it's a race thing.
Does
I was just trying
anybody
to get your
know
sister
what he
home.
is saying?
No,
Man, you understand, man.
no, I don't.
Sir, don't you be talking to me
Not
like
close
that.
my eyes. I don't.
Well, you don't be acting like you can't understand what I'm saying, man.
I know. Because you let grown ass women do stuff to your teenage kids. I don't understand nothing you talking about. Like, not, since that point, and
I plead the fifth on that, man.
you can play the fifth all you want. That's some bull.
I don't. I was lying about that. I made that up.
Little Boosie Badass.
Yes, man.
I have muted everyone so you can only hear the judge. Little Boosie Badass. This judge hereby sentences you to take a U.S. government course along with a U.S. civics course. This case now includes an extra country outside of the Russian country, and we cannot, as Americans, just go over there and tell those people what to do with their said laws. Okay, so little Boosie Badass, you who want to sit up here and act like you have ultimate respect for black women, meanwhile, 2 weeks ago you were seen in handcuffs, locked up, they won't let you out. Okay, saying that you would spit on every nurse in the place, and most nurses that work in the jail are black in your area, in your county, in your district, in your parish.
That 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 that, that was a bad day. That was just a bad day, man. I was just having an all around bad day. That ain't
Little
got nothing to
Boosie,
do with this
goodbye.
we're gonna talk about.
Goodbye, little Boosie. We don't want to hear it. And I thank you all for your time here today. Court is now adjourned. You all have a good day. Thank you, Mace Morrow, for the super chat. No Louise is now back.
What up?
But y'all, we have fun on this channel. As y'all can see, we laugh, we joke.
Next time we do
But
night
when
court.
you go ahead.
Next time we do night court, I say
It's on my channel next.
we take a vote on who we bring up. Should it be the cast of one Love and Marriage DC or the cast of one Homie Hoppin' Hoopin' Heifers?
Either one. No, homie hopping hooping health because I don't watch DC.
Homie Happy Hooping Heifers. And with that being said, y'all, we have been on here for an hour and 16 minutes. I thank you all for coming in, enjoying the show. It is time for me to go take a breathing trip. Therefore, I have to go. Okay, thank you all. We enjoy you. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.